Hi, it's Ruth here, and we're going to continue learning English vocabulary. And now we'll focus on adjectives, in particular personality adjectives. At the same time, let's improve our pronunciation. Here is a very common question in English. What's he like? This means describe his personality. The adjectives are on the left, and I'm going to show you some synonyms or parallel expressions on the right. Now bear with me, there are many. Persistent, bright, thorough, sensible, capable, spontaneous, conscientious. So notice in the last two words, these are multi-syllable words, and the stress is on the second last syllable. Okay, let's turn our attention to the meaning. A similar meaning to persistent is determined or never gives up. Bright means smart or clever, could even be intelligent. Thorough. What's a thorough person like? A thorough person pays close attention to detail. Sensible. You might say not silly. Capable. A capable person we can also describe as competent or well able to do something. Spontaneous person could be impulsive. They do things without thinking. They do things and react immediately. And conscientious means to take your job or your study seriously. You always want to do your best. Let's keep going. Here are some more. A gentle person doesn't use harsh words. Soft-hearted, we might say. A resourceful person is able to find things easily to complete their tasks. We have an idiom for this, and we might say, she knows her way around. Steady, even-tempered or stable. Self-sufficient, not reliant on other people. Straightforward. There are other words you could use like direct, honest, frank. But here's a good idiom. He's a straight shooter. Reliable. You can count on him. Easygoing person is not too serious. Just stay with me, and then when we do the practice exercises, hopefully you'll remember these words. Affectionate. I couldn't think of a direct adjective, so we'll leave that one for now. A curious person is very interested in how things work. Loyal, committed. An outgoing person is usually talkative and fun. Might be confident too. A sensitive person. Now, sensitive is difficult because it has two meanings. In a good sense, it means to be in touch with your feelings, but I'll show you another meaning later on. And hardworking, a synonym is diligent. I might just go back and let you see those again. Here was the first page. Take your time, have a look. And the second page. One of the problems learning English vocabulary, is that we have so many words, more than Spanish, more than French. So you really have to do a lot of vocabulary learning and practice. And while we're just going over them again, let me point out some pronunciation points. Self-sufficient, the second last syllable. This one, however, reliable, is the second syllable, not the second last. Reliable. And here was the last page. All right, ready to keep going? As I said, when you learn vocabulary in English, it really takes some effort and some dedicated study because we have so many words. Do you know how to learn vocabulary effectively? One way here on the left is to group words together according to the suffixes. And I'll show you what I mean on the next slide. Another way is to think about the meaning, not the spelling, the meaning, and group words with their synonyms or antonyms. You can also translate the word, but this is risky. You have to think about the context. So if you're translating, please look at the sample sentences in the dictionary. And finally, you can practice vocabulary using flashcards. Let me show you some of these. So, make groups of words according to suffixes. Have a look. What is the common suffix in all of these words? It's A or I, B-L-E. So, keep a little notebook, and every time you learn a new adjective with B-L-E, add it to the list. This list is all participles, participle adjectives, either ing or ed. These ones all finish with O-U-S. And these ones all finish with a Y. Do you do this? Maybe it's time you started. The second skill that I want you to try, and hopefully your teacher is telling you the same, is to make lists of words and learn them with their synonym or antonym. So one of the words we learnt on the third page, I think it was, is conscientious, to take your job seriously. So you could learn the antonym blasé. A blasé person doesn't care, but a conscientious person truly cares. Now we're not going to go through this table. I'm just using it to show you what I mean about techniques for learning vocabulary. But let's just have a look at sensitive. The first sensitive meaning is a positive meaning, to be in touch with your feelings and the feelings of others. The second meaning of sensitive is negative. This person cries too easily, is too emotional. And the antonyms are here. So that's another way to learn and practice new vocabulary. You can also make flashcards like this. Physically get some card and write a word on it. On the flip side, you should write the definition. And then before you go to bed at night, practice going through all your flashcards. You can test yourself. Okay, as always, let's practice. If you went to Las Vegas in the United States and you got married immediately, you would be what? Spontaneous. How would you describe this frog? This frog never gives up. He is determined. Oh my gosh, imagine this. This woman doesn't stop talking. She is talkative. Why would this cake be made? This cake would be made to reward a loyal worker. Loyal. And this child is, we could say, curious or inquisitive. Curious or inquisitive. Oh my gosh, do you have one of these students in your classroom? They always want to show the right answer. They always do their work. He is conscientious. Now we're going to practice with professions. What type of profession does this type of work? It's an accountant. So, what personality attributes are required to be an accountant? What do you think? I think you need to be thorough, detailed, careful, and trustworthy. What personality attributes are required to be a doctor? It's a good idea to be caring, patient, and sensitive. In a good way, sensitive. What about this man? He is a door-to-door salesman. You need to be confident and communicative. A politician has to be, what do you think? Persuasive, confident, hard-working, they should be, and you need to have a stable or steady personality, definitely. Read the definition and decide which personality adjective matches it. The adjectives are down here. You can choose from gentle, self-sufficient, sensitive, or hard-hearted. This is like flashcard practice. To be in touch with your feelings and the feelings of others is which one? It is to be sensitive. Now don't forget the pronunciation. This one, the pronunciation is at the beginning. Listen. Sensitive. Here is the next one. Able to take care of themselves is self-sufficient. Okay, this person doesn't speak harsh words. He or she is never violent, always soft in their manner. Sorry, can you see that word? Manner. So this person is gentle. Notice with the two-syllable words, the stress is nearly always on the first syllable. Gentle, loving, caring. And the last one, therefore, the opposite of gentle, doesn't show emotion, doesn't tolerate emotional people. This person is hard-hearted. I hope none of your friends or your classmates are hard-hearted. Remember those 4 strategies I suggested as well. I think flashcard practice is a great one, and there are many apps now you can download on your phone as well. Are you more confident now with personality adjectives? Can you describe yourself or your family members or your teacher or your classmates? Practice, because you need to use the words as much as possible. I'll see you soon.